Modern banana bread is fluffy. This isn't. Super heavy, super dense, super moist. You need 4 8x4 loaf pans. Prepare your pans, grease and flour them or spray them. I'm going to use this because it already has the flour built in. Mash up about 8 large bananas. You need 3.5 to 4 cups of mashed bananas. This is what I use my pastry blender for. That and chopping up eggs for egg salad and tuna salad. Boiled eggs. Put all that down into a great big mixing bowl because you're going to add a whole bunch more stuff. 1 cup of vegetable oil. 1/4 cup of milk. Boys. 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. 1.5 cups of packed brown sugar. Lightly beat 3 large eggs and then add it to that mixture. One tablespoon of vanilla. It says to stir this mixture until it's completely combined, smooth, and looks slightly glossy. Like that. Boys, add 2.5 teaspoons of baking soda straight to the wet mixture. 1 teaspoon of salt. My dogs are going crazy today. 4 cups of all-purpose flour. It says using a spatula or a large spoon, fold gently just until no dry streaks of flour remain. Do not overmix. Stop as soon as the flour disappears to keep the bread tender and dense. Okay. Now, if that were me, I would have taken all of the dry ingredients and mixed them all together first and then added them. But this old-fashioned recipe says to do it just like this, so I'm going to trust the process. Fold it in there until there's no white streaks left. Like that. I found a lump of brown sugar in here, so I used my fingers to mash it up. It says to put your pans on baking sheets for stability in the oven. That makes sense. And to fill these 2/3 of the way up. Now, for those who are mathematically challenged like I am, 2/3 is just a little bit more than half. See, on this measuring cup, you have half and then 2/3. So a little bit more than half. Fill this up. These aren't even, so I'm going to make them even. I'm going to take some out of this one and put it over here in this one. Man, this stuff's thick. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't look like 2/3 to me. But I'll make them all even. Now, this recipe is from back in the 1940s. So maybe their pans were smaller. I don't know. But there you have it. I got my 4 pans. I'm going to put them all in the oven all at once. My oven's been heating up to 325, and these have to bake for 50 to 60 minutes. Start checking at the 50-minute mark. They're in the oven, and I'm gonna set my timer for 50 minutes. Okay, it says to test it with a toothpick, and if it comes out with no crumbs on it, to get that out of the oven right away. No crumbs, I'm getting them out of the oven. They have to cool in the pans 10 to 15 minutes, and then I turn them out into a foil, aluminum foil. So these are cooling. I'll go ahead and get out the aluminum foil to wrap them in. Need pieces about that big. Okay, it's been 12 minutes. Woo, this is still hot. And I'm gonna get these out and wrap them up. Still hot. Wrapping it up will keep the moisture, force it back down into the banana bread. Wrap it up like that. Now these have to cool, ideally, overnight, not in the refrigerator. It's still warm. This is still warm because I have to take a taste for the camera. It's so super duper moist. So moist. Look at this. Very moist. Okay. Oh my goodness. That is so good. Very, very moist, very dense, but it's got a nice crumb to it as well. I've already got this. Y'all need to make that. Yum. Full disclosure, see this little pocket? I thought that this was brown sugar. I don't think it is. I think it tastes a little bit salty. So I think that's the salt that didn't get mixed up in with the flour. So if you make this, no matter what this old recipe says, I would take the flour, the baking soda, and the salt and mix them all together and then add all of that to the wet ingredients. Because I think that there's a little pocket of it here, and I can see it in this piece as well. Other than that, this is amazing. Make that. As always, you can find the full recipe pinned in the comments or in the video description.